How about our other offlaner? Kezu. 2.5, 1 CS, 1 deny, about
He's in danger now.
They get the deny hitting everything.
He's dead. He's dead.
Got the Jekyll, so.
But what he wanted to do is just wanted to wait for the Iron Tailor money, and he's completely shut down.
He's gonna get shut down once more. Here comes Era. As the Earth Shock, he goes over the trees here. Doesn't look like they'll go for another hit. He may go for a deny. It's up to Synderen to secure this last hit. General.
He just stood still there.
Pinged out by Era.
Another 4.5 on him as well.
No detection up here though.
Outside rotating top. Want to make something happen here.
Yep. Era's baiting it seems, but I don't know if he's expecting this many heroes to come his way. Disruption's there and that fades out in rage. So Era.
He's dead.
Finds the more they can chew. That's
well, Dandy's coming in.
Yeah. Dandy going out there. That's perhaps the better question.
The stacks of Roche on the gun.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It might actually make it work now. Because Ursa's out of mana. Oh, that was so good of Dandy.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Perhaps Era should have.
I think he should have kept hitting
middle
Roshan.
tower is under attack.
It was they could. I guess they didn't have the best vision to understand how many more Navi heroes were there. Sneaker could have been in this, but he's in mid lane and he'll get taken on the feature. That's a big catch if they can get it, and they will. They get 2 kills.
I didn't realize the lifesteal was in the Bounty Hunter.
I guess he invested for the Roche contest, but then he realized, oh wait, they're not Roching. We don't have to.
But what was the positioning then? They were literally under the tier 1 tower. Maybe they wanted to dive mid lane or something.
The Roche we go, and this time around,
This is easy. It's very easy now.
Yeah, Dendy's nearby, but
he can't really do much.
I don't think he wants to walk in. Yep, so be there ready with a smoke, and Dendy's stunned up. They haven't got the damage to kill him, but here comes Kezu very low. Era 68 is Kezu likely to die here. Arts up to do a lot of damage to the Shadow Poison. He's taking out one. The Synderen kill going to come as well. Era on the run. He's being slowed down, pushed around by the flame break. Yapsor.
Do you have a dust? Do not have dust.
With the Blink Strike and be okay. They're going to really struggle to fight into the Radiance, I fear.
They're just going to start 5-manning, and it's going to be really, really hard for Navi to really do much about it. They don't have the best deep push.
And he's going for the Spirit Bed, but meanwhile, fight breaks out mid. Synderen going to be the one that gets initiated on. He gets taken out. He's around rolled with the rage wearing off. He's being in some trouble. He gets defensively disrupted. Nice play by Artstyle. And looks like Icha will be kept alive for now because of that. Shadow Poison starting to stack up, do some good damage and prevent some of these Blink Daggers. Kezu, just the one on him.
That's a big gold kill as well.
Oh, looks like Era gonna get some revenge on Poikva.
Yeah, then he's out of there.
So Era not done just yet. Disruption from Artstyle. Goes to Shadow Poison as well. That'll stop the Blink Dagger. Era having to deal with his own illusions. Nice play from Artstyle. He's doing a lot of damage in these team fights as a Shadow Demon.
Was really nicely done. He was kiting the Ursa for a while, and then he hit so many Shadow Poisons on all of the heroes.
And this is typical Artstyle game. And just look at the group screen. Forced away from Ursa. Forced a Raw hero. Great game to be a Not a great game to be a Bounty Hunter. He gets down. Bounty Hunter.
Well, at least he's level 6, he can always make track comebacks.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as they hit the Radiance timing, this bounty is not going to be like a non-factor. He's just going to track people.
That sentry almost was right in range. Nico, they go and they catch Kezu. The swap
nice swap.
There. The Raw comes in return. General getting fairly low. He gets disrupted again, Artstyle. Saving the day perhaps. General gets out to the south. He's going to survive, but now the earn damage being took him over. He does go down. Yapsor coming in, doing so much work on the Ricky Maroon. He's going to get the Nico once more with the help of Poikva. Dendy in full retreat. It's a 2-for-2 so far. Both teams losing support plus offlaner, but perhaps damage not done yet. Artstyle gets the disruption off once more with the Shadow Poison. He does not want to root here. More stacks for the Lone Druid. Artstyle juking, has more Shadow Poisons, up to 5.
Be really careful with that.
Very low.
Yeah, it stacks up to so much damage.
He blew up the stacks, but didn't have quite enough to kill the actual bear. Start reapplying though, and I think
He actually can't take this power.
Yeah, one more stack on that bear. He got it. This bear's dead. Oh, 2 stacks.
He's probably not gonna die.
Oh, 50 HP. Tanika.
What are they all doing? They're keeping in one by one.
This is one of those games you just don't want to see him Sneeko. Dendy's keeping in though. They haven't got lasso, and General's come up here, but can't actually catch anyone.
It's getting a bit out of hand.
Time and time again with that stuff.
Smoked up again. But this smoke should be really obvious again because everybody's missing and they can't see him with the wards. Like, they should be prepared for this.
Same time, you do have those wards, so maybe Navi will be kind of playing aggressive, but they will see the smoke pop soon, and General has a blink and full stuff to escape with. There we go, Kezu pops.
They have the Radiance, they need to be careful. The Radiance can
They go
introduce
in, they
everything.
get Syndrome with the last of the flame break, pushes people around as well. Great disruption to help out DJ, gets forced away from the smoke as well. Both Kezu and Syndrome further down low. There's been slight a bit from Dandy. Gets 2. They've only lost General for this. Teacher right on hot pursuit as well. Era comes back in, one Teacher, and Teacher nicely plays from Marcel again, the disruption. Helping save lives. Era needs to be careful now. Dandy gets out to the side. For that one last kill on Koikba, who's tracked up.
Radiant's
Have the
top
damage,
tower
the
is
bouncing
under
Shuriken
attack.
not going to be there, and Nico gets taken out, bashed by Era. That is so well for Navi. Oh!
The Roshan bash, he would not have died there.
It's still not the worst fight imaginable for Navi. They still got some key kills.
They did.
General who tried to kick her out of
Roshan
the
has
pit.
fallen
Now
into
he
the
may
dark.
pay for this. He's been hit by the board. Kezu has the raw. Swap back in, and General will be deleted.
I think they really have to avoid fights because
Dire's
this Ursa just
bottom
shreds
tower
everybody
is under
apart.
attack.
Like, he gets one bash on anyone and then simply just die.
Radiant's
He's not allowed to
top
touch
tower is
anyone.
under attack.
Going on Cinnamon.
They'll take
Radiant's
the
top
free kill.
tower
That's a
is
track kill at that. And they get the purge off on Kezu. Can they turn this around with the Ursa? We're going to see what Era looks to do. But he's being guided by the illusion. Slaps the ground there. I think he thought he had a blink here off to the side. General getting very low with the disruptor from Marcel into a blink. Yaptra now in trouble. He's tracked up as well. Flips to the bear. Off to the side. It's Era going on Dendy, but Dendy's still alive for now. Gets the slider fist off. He has a remnant to escape to if he needs to. A bit lower mana. Fighting a Necrobook, not saying he wants to do. Yapstor used off the tracker. Looks like it's no full staff support. Natsal, his on cooldown,
Radiant's
and Bat
middle
Rider,
tower
he
is under
was
attack.
well out of there. He was already back at base. And Navi are playing these fights really. They're kiting so well, but every fight seems to get to a point where they've used all their skills. They've used their full stuff, they've used their disruption, and then suddenly Era or Koikba starts getting kills.
They just can't bring them down. Like, we see it at the end of every fight. Ursa is almost full HP, and the lone druid is always full HP. They just can't deal with the 2 cores right now. They need more damage. General in trouble again.
And it can go off the map here, and we'll do so. Yapstor tracked up once more. We'll just use this off as well. Does do so, gets dusted once more. They're spamming these dusts out. Has another defusal. Man, he's going to shoot through those charges.
Yep.
He gets away, but that'll be a bit concerning when you're down to 1 defusal charge already after like 2 team fights.
Yeah.
Oh, Dicha bottom. Almost got blown up. The infest into a creep. Dicha still may die.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Era will have a blink in a couple of seconds. Dicha trying to play ring around a Rosie. In comes Dendy.
Oh, it was so good.
In the neighborhood. Dendy. Does he have the remnant to escape to? Nice man.
Nice method dodge. Yeah.
And there we go. Does have the remnant. High ground ward, but no way of clearing it out. And we see 1 gem pickup. That's on the Dire side. I imagine it's almost time for Navi to invest in a gem of their own.
He might actually get a solo kill on General. Yeah, he will.
Okay.
He saw him use the force to farm and he just went for the kill right away. They do not have a dust to kill him.
Well,
Oh, did that send work there?
yeah.
Okay.
They get the turnaround. If anything, I mean, you can.
Right away.
And they know what's going on with the gem, with the ward clearing. General.
Oh, very nice scan. Scan out escape gaming perfectly.
General's gone in all the way behind them. Navi on the low ground here, but not necessarily a bad thing as long as Dendy doesn't get roared or smoked up. There's a
Radiant's
Mantis
top tower
available.
is
Eric
under
goes in to start things off with Dendy. They're going to get ourselves Yeti, who just barely got Power Terror. So the trade comes out from Ricky, doing a lot of damage from Indus, and Deecher's done for. Navi immediately lose 3, have to disengage. It was a very awkward position to take that fight from, and so looks...
But at this point, lifesteal really is a non-factor. He can't do anything in these fights. Just getting kited, he's just...
Well,
Okay,
they
there's
saved the
got the
gem
gem.
last fight, they'll lose to this one.
What is mine?
So we'll...
Two and Koikwa's position 1. Kind of like the old EG,
Dire's top
where their
tower
mid is the
under
carry.
attack.
Yes.
Radiant structures
We'll see what
are
Eric can do.
fortified.
He's in the back line. Blink gets cancelled and won't hit the first flap. Yapster on the front lines trying to get to Nico. Gets the blow, doesn't get the kill, but with Bat dead, out of
Radiant's
defense mate. They've
bottom
killed the
tower
first
has
Spirit back.
fallen.
Koik's going to have to resummon.
Koikwa's actually getting pretty low too.
And the slider fist spam is doing some good work here. They have got that cheese they could pass over. Bouncing Shuriken. Well, category cancels Koik's TP. This should just be a free Rax almost. I don't see what Navi can do. They're going to try to do something. Slider fist bang coming out. Artsel doesn't even get his ghost scepter off. He got a pistol down. First Rax goes down. Sidgerin in the front line. Perhaps happy to die for the cause, but he may not even go down. Just barely. It's taken out by Navi. Error with his BKB. Once Nico will settle for a Rax instead,
Radiant's
and they're already
middle
quick
tower
for.
is under
We
attack.
talked about this guy being the objective gamer. Well, his team's fighting.
Radiant's
He's
middle
taking the
tower
mid
has
lane.
fallen.
He does not care what his team is up to. Error, blinking past the Rax, creating space for Quickfur to do what he does best, and that's going to take the building, the Navi base, and take game one away from the CIS squad. As Escape Gaming, your wildcard runner-up, have taken the opening game of the group stage. What a way to start things off.
Escape Gaming.
That's making it
victory.
safe.
They made it look easy too.
Yep.
They were in control of the game from start to finish.
Let's just hide those. We didn't get anything wrong.
There was no problem at all.
Yeah, no problem at all. No problem at all for Escape Gaming. He wants to try and summon a 4 on top of Dendi. Cold Snap is there. First blood happens bottom lane. Dendi, are going to keep our eyes on this game because Dendi gets shockwave against Fairy Fires up.
One more shockwave. He needs to dodge the next shockwave. Eh, he's not going for it? Oh, I think it was a miss micro.
Yeah. Would have been enough damage.
It's such a cute right now.
What happened bottom? That was a Seniko Oracle rotation, I believe.
He just got walled
And
down pretty much. He just got right click. Yeah. I mean, they don't really have more than right clicks, but yeah.
Yeah, with Drow, right click is all you need some of the time.
But like what happened is he pounced aggressively and then he was kind of stuck and just... You see how much damage he takes? It's crazy.
This does not feel like a game where Slack is going to be able to...
Snowball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have a really rough time. This looks more like the Navi we know. Just put on the aggression.
Yeah.
Leave Didya alone in safe lane. That's what
We're not
know.
seeing the aggression quite yet, but you know it's coming.
Yeah.
And this is a draft which will snowball completely out of control.
You know what makes sense for them to pick carry Mirana because it really goes with their style too. Just like ditch him on the safe lane and...
Well, but you know, before the Ags upgrade, they were running Karamarana for Dicha, like going for like the old Lincoln's build and stuff, just playing the safe lane carry that couldn't be ganked. Bottom lane, Synderen, caught out. General may need to keep me home. He goes for a self-sprout, but
Dyer's
he
middle
took so much.
tower
He
is
did
under attack.
de-aggro the tower. He took like 4 tower hits.
he de-aggroed the tower. Yeah, they know air is low. They've seen him now. He's got backup in the form of Synderen.
Radiant's
Golems
top
throwing
tower
some
is
rocks.
under attack.
He actually flew in, but without any region. So Era thinks he can survive until level 6 without any additional region.
Oh,
They might lose the tower though.
I mean, let's say Navi happy to just take this tower, perhaps. Era.
They can't go in. Era can't go in. They can't kill him.
Oh, nice Moonlight Shadow
Wait,
as well.
Synderen
Synderen
might
getting
be-
low, yeah. The right click damage with the precision or a drought. And this is pre-level 6.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Not level 6 yet. Synderen is dead. They're gonna get the tower right after this.
Seniko.
Oh, the chicken is dead.
Radiant's
tower
top
range.
tower is under attack.
Unfortunately,
Dyer's
but you know,
courier has been
just
killed.
happens
Can
sometimes.
they kill Yapster? He's got 2 points in the untouchable, so right-clicking this guy, not easy. They just have to give up. The cast's going to start bouncing around. Does not bounce back to Yapster immediately. Now it does. General.
Be careful. Oh,
Not quite.
he got an urn. A kill here would be
Radiant's
really
top
big for
tower
Yapso.
is under
Yeah, he
attack.
wants that, and he can heal up, and it looks like they will find at least 1 kill, possibly 2. The axe is quite exposed. And they'll clean up here in the bottom lane. Error does not quite get level
Almost
6
level
pretty
6.
well.
Leave him speed.
Range creep.
Nice, perfect.
Synderen. Uh-oh. Hardstyle will get met by the Slack, though. Cast's going to bounce around, and Error doesn't have mana for the ultimate, but not going to need it.
Wow. Started hit. That was like 120 damage. Whew. The minus armor.
And yeah, and the bonus damage from the vent. Playing aggressive, and this is a classic Navi aggressive draft, but you've got to sometimes control that aggression.
Radiant's top tower
Got a top
has
tower.
fallen.
Reap pretty much. Jumping in a
Kezu.
beast.
Yeah, he's being
Can't
jumped
dodge
on.
the area. Can't. Nice. So good. He couldn't dodge anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Like if you play it like Yapso, you. Going on Prophet might. No mana for ult on Era. Era is dead.
And the cast bounce gets going back and forth. Archstyle saves the day. General's got the invis. He's going to throw the ultimate out as well, and it swipes through Synderen. TP on home.
This is gonna be so bad because I want to go on
Radiant's
there.
Yeah,
Tower is
Quickman's
under
thinking
attack.
like, oh, I'm baiting, but no. Navi, they're coming for you. It's Dendi. He is stuck in ice wall. Looks like Dendi will in fact go down.
Radiant's bottom
And the one
tower
kill
has
here. Can
fallen.
they find more? The lead will not catch up to Ichira.
And should be able to chase them down. Movement speed advantage.
So risky chase in the uphill miss on the first impetus.
Shouldn't do it anymore.
Dicha does have another Starstorm if he goes into. You want to chase into this, and
General just is an amazing game. He's so farm.
Radiant's
Two
bottom
already.
tower is
the
under
tower's
attack.
dropping. It's just going to start to build up the Navi economy. And we look at it now. It's a 4,000 to 5,000 gold lead. Drums is completed. General perhaps needs to find a way to TP out of this one. And Cold Snap is there. Can Sprout? No.
Yeah, he's too much dead. They need the
Radiant's
cold
bottom
snap.
tower is under
Another kill to
attack.
Era. Win it.
Some nice stream. Micro finds the escape team as they come in towards this mid lane, and Navi
Radiant's
another
middle
objective.
tower has fallen.
There. Maybe just play some wards.
warding smoke. The old fluff and stuff smoke. Era.
And now they just go back into Roche. They just see the Beast Muscle top.
Yeah, and I think they thought they could catch Escape trying to contest Roach with that Moonlight Shadow, but Escape had an Observer Sentry combo, and that'll give them the vision they need. Escape are kind of nearby, but they're going to beat.
They really don't want to fight it there. If they fight it there, the game's be over.
They're too late for this one. Beastmaster remaining top, as you said.
Dire's top
Do what he
tower
can
is
to
under
trade.
attack.
I feel like Navi are giving up a lot in
Radiant's
exchange here.
middle
I don't think they should have done it. They should have forced high ground.
That's the thing. We're talking about that they were going to go for that player. No, they're going to go for player top now. They're going to try punish Escape Gaming. Hedger gets taken out before he can TP. Quake but hasn't, but could go into the Ghost Walk. Will do so.
No dust available.
Protection. But yeah, I mean, how fast they've taken these tier 2 towns. They've got a minute to push high ground with Aegis, and maybe gonna at least get some damage off.
They're going to get damage. They won't get the Rex, but they will definitely take like half health, maybe even a tower.
And they're kind of trying to force Escape to make a play.
Dire's
Because if Escape
bottom tower is under
overextend, they could be a rack. Teacher out when they go, and he gets helped out by the Oracle. That's going to keep alive for now. The Witch Doctor ultimate on the high ground will force Escape back. And that's Navi we're hoping
Dire's
for.
middle
Escape
tower
to think
is
they
under
have to
attack.
make a play. And that's exactly what Escape do.
But they really have no other choice. And they
It did slow down the push.
Yeah, but like, Escape also recognizes like right away they need to make the play, and they don't even hesitate and they just do it.
Yeah.
And obviously, they're in a really tight spot and didn't work out, but you need to take risks.
You only took half the damage on your tier 3. You lose Avenge, and you had Slack Creeps wave skipping.
You'll have a really hard time in team fights.
In the mid lane, Navi say we do not need Aegis. Let's go without one. Sprout will let some trees summon on the high ground. Navi just going to hit from the low ground.
And they really can't defend this.
Radiant's middle tower
down.
has fallen.
Now they're going to get to work on, it looks like the melee racks. They're going to force Escape to come in and make a play.
No creep threat.
Slark is, I mean, they have taken out the backdoor. No, they haven't. It looked like they're...
Yes, Slug.
Oh, no,
They have.
no.
How?
They went to base with creeps, I guess.
Oh no, the bottom lane.
Oh, bottom lane too close, and now
Radiant's middle tower
range and
has
melee
fallen.
racks will go down. They had
Radiant
Slark, now they're going to try and fight this
structures
one. It feels like a blast effort from Escape. Era goes in looking for Taniko. Major ulting himself, he's holding on to it for now. Era
Radiant's
sprouted up and
bottom tower
controlled.
is
They
under
lost
attack.
Avenge. Perhaps to the betterment of Escape's defense, since it does apply that aura,
Radiant's
but
middle tower
they've also got
has
to do
fallen.
some damage, and right now that's something which their lineup is unable to do in these
Radiant's
team
bottom
fights.
tower is
Creep
under
up already
attack.
on the bottom lane. They'll just get another set of Rex. Dropping the cane boots
Yeah.
for a long time.
Hashtag efficiency, dropping it for the just so he can get that extra bit of mana. And
Radiant's bottom
Navi,
tower
it looks like
has
they're going to
fallen.
take game number 2. There's 18 minutes in. The classic Drow Ranger strats are back, and looking for a second lane yet. Not over quite yet. Doesn't get too ahead of ourselves. Kez, you're going to throw out a Roach just from the general with a Sunstrike, but the damage with the Deafening Blast, it's not going to do enough. They need that Meteor and Era. Tries to engage, but can't do so.
They got an Oracle.
Well, Marana Rexus with Drower do a lot of damage, and now the buybacks start rolling on through. Era going to go down in the front lines. He's going to buy back 3, buyback views. This is all in. Navi have not lost a life yet. They're starting to take a bit of damage. Denty's about to be healed back up. Kenji's going to go down. Era, he's silent. This could be the end of him, and it's the end of escaping game number 2 as Navi tie things up in this 2-game series. Round robin group stage, they get at least a game to win.
Victory.
And all correct. Oh, mwah, mwah, 100. Good shit.
We own.